Good afternoon. My name is Vasquez. If you turn on your local TV station, what are you going to hear? The buzz of the possible government shutdown that's going to happen. That the Congress and President Obama need to come up with a decision by April 8th, which is today, at midnight, to figure out a budget for the 2011 fiscal year. What's going to happen with this government if there is a government shutdown? Well, many federal operations will come to a shutdown. The Washington Post predicts that over 800,000 federal workers will be affected. Channel 13 also has the numbers of Texas and Houston workers that will be affected. What's going to happen when there's a government shutdown? Well, there's going to be a lot of essential staff only on duty. Who's considered essential staff? Well, it's up to the government to decide who's essential. Some people from Homeland Security and military will still be on and still get paid, but not all will. It's up to, like I said, the government to decide who's essential staff. Things that you can count on if there is a shutdown is national parks will be closed. Things such as District of Columbia tourist sites, museums, and national parks will be closed. Social Security will still be sent out. Social Security checks will still be sent out, but new enrollees will have a delay in payment. Medicare will still be paid for seniors. Just in 1995, when they had a government shutdown, doctors said that they continued to get paid, and they predict that the same will happen. Essential personnel only is the words that the government uses as far as when it comes to military still being paid. Where it has it that non-deployed individuals will have either delayed pay or no payment. As far as for our economy, Republican Moran said it's even though in 1995 when they had a government shutdown, most people were paid back and fully reimbursed. But Moran said it's highly unlikely that the federal workers will ever be reimbursed. So if it goes on for 2 or 3 weeks, it's going to have a very severe impact upon the federal employees' ability to make the mortgage payments, car payments, etc. This would be very serious. And even if they do get paid, imagine bills don't stop coming in, and if you're not getting paid, you have no way to make that. And sometimes it's hard to keep making payments when there's no money there, and it's hard to call your mortgage company and tell them that you need a break. Mr. Reed has said, I think a shutdown, who is a Democrat, said, I think a shutdown is good politics. But Ross adds, if I, for one, would not be in favor of furthering the harm or by denying hard-paying workers. What's hoped to get accomplished by this is to get our budget back in order, but no one is to say that if they did take a break, if they did shut down the government, that it would still pay back. How long will this last? No one really knows about how long it will last. The government shutdown, the longer, of course, the government shutdown is, the larger impact it's going to have. Long terms, it's reported that if there was a shutdown, it was only for a few days, it would have the same effect of a small blizzard. But if it were to go on and on, it would deeply, deeply impact our government. ABC 13 has reported that there has been a slow in the economy. People are scared to make investments, and people are scared to take uncalculated risk and buy the unnecessary things because they're not sure if the money's going to be there when they need it. As a result, of course, our economy is getting hit once again, and as we're struggling to come up from where we are, because we have been struggling for the last couple of years, it's hard to say how this will affect our economy now. My best bet is, so no one really knows what's going to happen, but I would definitely say tune into your local ABC station. For also, CNN has information, up-to-date information on the government shutdown. So, and if you have any questions or concerns, you should definitely call. Like for me, for instance, I'm a VA veteran, and I received my Montgomery GI Bill from the military. I called on Wednesday to find out how this was going to affect me, and when I called, the representative said that they had no idea what was going to happen, and I asked them, is it something that they're talking about there, and they said really they're busy trying to make sure everything gets done in time. So if there is a shutdown, people are still going to get paid, but no one knows for sure if it's going to affect payment, and nobody will know for sure until it happens. So the best bet is to stay tuned to your local ABC News to find out what's going on with the government shutdown. Thank you.